Hello, signs of intelligent life. You're listening to the 2022 North Carolina Radio Play Festival on the CPF Radio Hour. I'm your host, Christian O'Neill. For this year's festival, we are tuning into the Multiversal Radio Network. You'll experience 6 science fiction stories, all about alternative futures, extraterrestrial beings, and science gone awry. Stay tuned for tonight's episode. Our multiversal radio allows us to tune into the not-too-distant future. What will happen to our animal friends as billionaires continue to heat up the planet? Could global warming create an incubator for monsters? There's only one way to find out. Up next is the creature feature Lizard LICKS by Judy Dove.
Hey, Danny. Let's stop here and rest a minute.
No can do. Storm's approaching, and we have to be ready for when the lizards come out. With all the moisture the rain will bring, and all the heat and humidity, we'll be able to collect a lot of data on these little dinosauruses.
Unfortunately, it also brings out the mosquitoes. And I swear they're getting bigger every season.
It's the global warming. Pretty obvious. All this warming is causing mutations to run rampant. Lizards have gotten so huge that they've started to ignore their regular meals of bugs and have started going after bigger prey. Remember that coyote?
Oh yeah. Sad, really. Lucky it wasn't someone's pet. I can't imagine how surprised that coyote must have been when its dinner ate him. Shh! Listen!
Stay alert. This ain't your grandma's backyard summer lizard. Do you hear that?
Sounds like an owl clacking.
Not an owl. That is distinctly a lizard. It's defending its territory. But the intensity and loudness of the clicking indicates a bigger reptile than I've ever come across before.
Like Galapagos big?
At least.
They're so well camouflaged. Sounds like it's right in front of us, but I can't see it. Dang! Where did that thing come from?
Whoa! Look at the size of that puppy. Taylor, look out! Your ankle! It's wrapped its tongue around your ankle!
Help me! It's dragging me closer. I can't get it loose. Its tongue is like duct tape on steroids. Get the chicken eggs! Trying to tempt it with the eggs!
Here! Take that, ya herp from Hades!
It's not working! Danny, help me! It's... No, let me out!
Hang on, Taylor. Try not to go into the stomach. I'm calling for help. 911. We have an emergency. Yes, my friend has been swallowed. By a giant lizard. I'm serious. Bring the jaws of life. We're right where Lizard Lick Road and NC-97 meet. Taylor, I'm getting help. Chief, thank heavens you're here.
Are you Danny? I got your call. I just happened to be in the area investigating a possible wildfire. This rain came at the perfect time. Shenanigans! What the heck is that?
It's because of global warming. It's producing conditions that are stimulating lizards to increase in size. My friend was just swallowed by that skink. We've got to get him out before the digestion process breaks him down.
How are we gonna do that?
We've got to cool the air immediately. Lizards will stop moving if it gets cold enough. We have to freeze the lizard.
But it's the middle of summer. I could turn the hose on it, but the water isn't gonna get cold enough.
You got fire extinguishers?
CO2 coming right up.
Oh, but I have asthma.
Taylor, don't give up. We're getting you out.
Here we go.
Release the CO2. We need more. This fire extinguisher's not big enough for this, baby. Whoa. Look out, Chief. It almost got you. Watch out for that tongue.
Oh, let me get the auxiliary fire extinguishers. We've got to lick this lizard.
Taylor, don't give up. We're not leaving without you.
I think we got it.
It stopped moving. Yes, you did it. It's frozen in its tracks.
But how do we get your buddy out?
Wait, what's this on the ground? It's one of Taylor's earbuds. It must have fallen out when he was struggling with the lizard.
But if there's only one, that means...
The other one is still in his ear. Taylor? Taylor, can you hear me? Do you have your phone?
Yes, I can hear you.
I can't believe he didn't get chewed up.
Lizards swallow their prey whole. Listen, Taylor, the lizard is temporarily frozen. We have no data to confirm if this freeze will be temporary or permanent on a specimen of this size, so we need to move fast. Can you move at all?
Only forwards and backwards. I think I'm stuck in the esophagus.
Your body heat is going to start raising the lizard's internal body temperature, and it could resume digesting you.
Its stomach is starting to growl.
Can you crawl back out the way you got in?
No, I mean, yes. I'm in the mouth, but I can't get out. Its mouth, it's frozen shut.
Then go the other way. Think of it as a giant slip and slide in there and scooch on backwards.
I'm having trouble breathing. The esophagus is so tight.
Calm down. Don't panic. Conserve your breath. Remember what we learned in Herpetology Anatomy 101?
In one end and out the other?
Yes. Feel your way along with your hands. Just don't lose your earbud or your phone.
I detect movement inside. I think it's starting to thaw. I hear its stomach juices starting to move.
Chief, do you have any more fire extinguishers? We need to keep this lizard from thawing.
No, sorry. No more CO2. We do have access to water, but the water temp would actually promote faster thawing.
Danny, it's crushing in here.
Taylor, you still with us, buddy? Taylor?
I think I'm in the stomach. I'm being digested.
Taylor, feel around until you find the other hole. You need to get out before the stomach acid starts eating away at your skin. Try to find the small intestine. It will lead you out.
Where? It burns. It can't.
Taylor? Taylor! Are you still with me?
Is he... Did he?
He may have dropped his phone. I imagine it's slippery in there, but he may still be alive. Let's go wait at the other end. He should come out over here, if he can make it through the intestine. But it'll be a tight squeeze. Oh, come on, buddy. You can do it.
Oh, what's that? Is that a cell phone?
Yes, it's his phone.
I want whatever phone plan he has.
He dropped the phone, but it couldn't be digested, so it's been excreted.
So now, we wait. Look! It's the coyote?
Taylor, buddy, you made it. Chief, grab a shoulder and let's pull the rest of him out. Taylor, are you okay? Can you breathe? Can you hear me? Say something.
I want a beer.
Buddy, you can have whatever you want. Chief, want to join us?
I'd love to, but I can't. I'm on duty.
That's a shame. Listen, let me drag the cooler over here. Taylor, you have given us so much data to work with today. This calls for a toast. Here's to stopping global warming. Oh no, the lizard. It's thawing. Let's get out of here.
That was Lizard Licks by Judy Dove. Starring in tonight's show was Carl J. Grasso as Taylor, Aaron Summonsby as Dan, and Rhonda Lemon as the fire chief. Sound design and editing by Jay Zeta, and direction by Clinton Festa. Don't touch that dial. Stay tuned for our next radio play. In case you're just tuning in, thank you for joining us. The Cary Playwrights Forum and Creative Greensboro are two organizations with a passion for producing new plays in North Carolina. If you support our mission, please donate by visiting the Cary Playwrights Forum website. It's the yellow button on the right. It says donate. Every dollar keeps us going. The next production includes the sound of a single gunshot. Coming up next is another tale from another future. Tonight we find a small freedom patrol searching the American desert at the tail end of an apocalypse. Little do they know that there is hope along the horizon. But what could possibly remain when all is lost? This is Love to You by Larry Bliss.
Earth scan. News of the mother world for the Martian colonies. I'm Sarafina Musk. The statistical update for 2114 shows little change. Earth's population holds steady at 950 million after the ravages of COVID variant Omega. After the resources war of the 21st century, much of the former USA is now consolidated under the North American Survival Coalition. Order is maintained by so-called freedom patrols, even amidst reports of mass starvation.
Turn that radio off, Private Marcus. It's bad for morale.
Yes, sir.
Give me a forward scan, Private.
Yes, sir.
Corporal Clyburn,
Sir.
check behind us. Make sure we're not being followed.
Yes, sir.
I must have really pissed off the Commandant to draw this assignment. God, I'm hungry.
We're all hungry, sir.
I will have to stay that way. 6 days rations for a 10-day patrol is all they could give us. And we're low on horse feed.
Just as bad back home, sir. All the farms are down.
Sir, I have something.
Well,
It's hard to describe, sir. Kind of like a white half circle on the horizon.
bearing?
60 right. It looks like some sort of habitat? 3 life forms? There's something funny about them.
Let's check it out. Easy, Gallop. Dismount and close, Clyburn. Keep your gun up. No telling what's in there.
Yes, sir.
Greetings, visitors. Love to you.
What the?
Enter our happy world. Refresh yourselves.
Love to you, and love to all.
You must be weary.
Come inside and enjoy our hospitality.
We have fresh fruit.
Love to all. Blessed love. Love to the world.
I could sure go for some fruit, Sergeant.
Whew, me too.
Okay, let's go. But keep your weapons ready. We accept your offer.
They're coming in.
Oh, joy!
Love to all.
Welcome, visitors. I am co-facilitator Serenity.
And I am co-facilitator Harmony.
Facilitators? Who's in charge?
Leadership is obsolete among we Reborns. As esteemed facilitators, we gently shape consensus that maximizes all-around love.
Right.
Co-facilitator Serenity. Why no clothes?
Clothing is hierarchical. As reborns, we honor our re-entry into the world by dressing as we were at our rebirth. Love to all, and all is one.
This is creepy, sir.
Agreed. Corporal. Data search Reborns.
Yes, sir. Reborns are the result of the trauma reversal treatment programs of the mid-2080s. In TRT, painful memories from childhood trauma and bullying are corrected by reversing the aging process. Participants are embedded in so-called artificial wombs, where their body mass and biological functions are retro-matured to day zero. As they regrew, the reborns were placed with stable families that met all their emotional and social needs. The program ended in 2105 after it had been determined that the reborns, though happy and well-adjusted, were unprepared for the violence and stress of life in the outside world. The civil authorities isolated the reborns in self-contained habitats, where machines would maintain a nurturing environment. As a final measure, their reproductive capacity was neutralized. For their own protection, the location of the reborns was kept secret. In the chaos of the resource wars, they were quickly forgotten. That's all, sir. Jesus.
What in the hell?
Contact headquarters and request guidance.
Yes, sir.
In the meantime, we've been 6 days on basic rations. I don't know about you, but I could eat a prairie dog raw. I recommend we take advantage of that food table.
Oh man, this is so damn good.
Good as home.
Better.
Peace and blessings. We have plenty more.
Oh, message received, sir.
Read it.
Yes, sir. Reborns deemed a threat to state security. Headquarters is concerned their peace and contentment will contaminate our efforts to maintain combat readiness. Recommend...
Continue, Corporal.
Sir, I better tell you outside.
Well?
Recommend you neutralize population using pacification procedure 9. That's murder, sir.
They won't feel a thing, Corporal. We'll just overdose the tranks.
But they're so fragile and sweet.
Carry out your orders or face court-martial. Go get Bacchus. I'll prepare the syringes.
Please, sir.
You took an oath of obedience, soldier. Go inside.
Yes, sir. Oh, wait. There's more. Dear God.
Read it.
You read it. Sir, I must protest. This is barbaric.
And we're barbarians. Your objection is noted. Get Bacchus.
But sir, I don't think...
Next time, it'll be you. Get Bacchus.
He's just a boy. He doesn't understand how desperate...
Go.
Yes, sir.
God, forgive me. White Knight, this is Queen's Pawn. Respond.
Roger, Queen's Pawn.
Pacification order acknowledged. request you move in and render assistance. And tell the cook, Christ, tell her to bring the long knives and hacksaws.
That was Love to You by Larry Bliss. Starring in tonight's show was Bonnie Webster as Sarafina Musk and the White Knight, Gerald Rubin as Sergeant Treadwell, Chris Hoyna as Private Bacchus, Camille Christina as Corporal Clyburn, and Xenon Winslow as the three Reborns. Sound design, editing, and direction by Christian O'Neill. Background music includes Air Prelude, Disconcerned, and Gone Beyond, all composed by Kevin MacLeod. You can find him at incompetech.filmmusic.io. And that concludes our third and final weekend of the 2022 North Carolina Radio Play Festival. Be sure to listen to our previous audio plays, Bring On the Rain by Jamie Baker Palmer, Sticks and Stones by Clinton Festa, A Close Encounter of the Toasty Kind by Eric Weil, and Threat by Susan Stedman. This recording is a co-production of the Cary Playwrights Forum and Creative Greensboro as a part of the 2022 North Carolina Radio Play Festival. If you want to hear more audio plays, visit the Cary Playwrights Forum website and find the CPF Radio Hour podcast page. There, you can find our previous audio festivals and full audio series. Thank you for listening to the CPF Radio Hour, your #1 station for the greatest hits of the multiverse.